Shot him 6 times! You let him out! He's still on the loose! You don't know what death is.
Welcome to the Shape of Horror podcast.
Hey everybody, this is Bud and welcome to the Shape of Horror podcast. I'm going to do another video for you. Before I get into that, please hit the like and subscribe button. If you like Halloween Ends content, Scream 6 content, I do horror trivia. If you like any of that stuff, give me a like and subscribe. It helps get my channel out there. I greatly appreciate it. So let's get into this video today. I wanted to talk a little bit. We're into the witching hour when it comes to Halloween Ends. Fall is days away. Pumpkin spice lattes are going to be for sale. Spirit Halloween is open. We're in the witching hour for Halloween Ends, and it's coming out October 14th in theaters and on Peacock, day and date. So I think we're starting to dial in. I think we're going to have a trailer any day now. We're going to see TV ads. We're going to all over Monday Night Football. You're going to see a lot. You're seeing marketing go up in Times Square, Los Angeles, at the studio lot for Universal. It's everywhere. And, you know, I've seen a lot of stuff come out this week, and I've talked about it in pertaining to the ending. And I think wires are starting to get crossed. I just wanted to do a video to kind of untangle the wires. And before I get into it, I want to warn that there could be some massive spoilers that I'm going to talk about here. So if you don't want to be spoiled, I'll give you a chance to punch out here, but I'm going to start talking about it in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. So as we know, Halloween Ends got delayed a whole, before they even went into production. COVID happened, and post-production of Halloween Kills, and due to all this closures and all that stuff, they had to delay Halloween Kills a year. So it gave them all this extra time to tweak the Halloween Ends script to get it just right. And it turns out maybe the time was kind of the worst enemy on this. So I'm going to briefly talk about one of the endings that I don't think was filmed. I think it was originally scripted before the delay. I think they had a script and a direction that they were going to go. And this pertains to the radio tower. I did a video a couple weeks ago about the radio tower. And, people have, just go by David Gordon Green's own words on the commentary for Halloween Kills. He talked about that they photoshopped the radio tower all throughout the movie, in the flashback, at the bar, all over this movie, because they wanted to set up something for Halloween Ends. And I think what they set up was an ending where Michael and Laurie would fight to the radio tower and, I don't know, climb up it, and maybe they would both fall to their death. I think it's possible that was a plan at some point. But coming out of these test screenings, we've heard an awful lot about a junkyard. And I did a junkyard video a month ago on another channel, and I posted it on my new channel here. But if you want to go back and check that out. But I think in terms of the junkyard, I think may have been part of the reshoots that they went and did. Is they had an ending that took place in the junkyard, and it's the one I talk about in my Christine video. It's pertaining to Christine, because David Gordon Green has spoken a lot about how this movie was too much Christine. And if you've seen Christine, at the end of that, they destroy the evil, which is the car, and it's kind of a similar vein. After Michael's been killed, they take him to this junkyard and destroy him, basically. And then there's this new word that is kind of leaked out about a different ending. It takes place in the junkyard per se, and it involves more people than just Lori and Alice, and it may involve the whole, a lot of people from the town of Haddonfield. And it involves, again, if you don't want to be spoiled, bail out, a crucifixion of Michael's body. Well, I guess they string him up and apparently set him on fire, which would, I don't know. We have to weigh it. Does tearing him into pieces at a junkyard or just setting his body on fire as it's crucified? Those are pretty extreme endings and kind of fits with what John Carpenter said, that this is definitely the end, even though he kind of wink, wink, nod, nod, that, of course, if it makes money, that they'll make more. But where does Corey Cunningham fit in with all of these two possible endings at the junkyard? Does that mean, does Corey live or die? I don't think we have any inkling of that or not. So I've talked about it. You tell me in the comments, do you wish they'd done the radio tower ending? Or do you like which of these possible endings in the junkyard, do you like? Tell me in the comments. And I will respond and we'll have a conversation about it. And I want to thank you for tuning in to another video on the Shape of Horror podcast. We'll see you guys on the next one.